Hello, welcome to lesson and assignment 22, Developing Humans textbook assignment. Now, this one is not really a lesson, it's just some work for you to do. So what you need to do is you need to use the textbook, pages 91 to 104 to answer these things. But how do I do that? How do I do this sheet right here, right? That's what it looks like in your pack. This is what you're going to have to do. And then you're going to flip it, and you'll see you also have to do some of these questions, right? So how would you do this section without the textbook? Well, I made the textbook for you in a PDF right here. There you go. So it'll be called Developing Humans textbook, pages 91 to 104. And you can go through the textbook right here, and you'll have all the information you need. Now, one thing I'm going to warn you about here is that is a lot of reading, and you should read it all. But before you read it, please take a look at the questions. So what do you got to do? You got to describe how pregnancy occurs. Basic stuff, right? Sperm meets egg, things like that. And then you need to fill in a couple things about what the first, second, and third trimester are, and what weeks those are, and describing them. You're going to have about 3 or 4 points for every one of those. Now, please, when you're reading, go and look like, oh, here's stuff on the first trimester. I should go do that as I read it. Here's stuff on the second. So please read the questions that I need you to do before you go and read everything. I want you to look at the questions and then do the reading and find the answers from there, like most of you will do. But please, there's a lot of reading, and I'm only asking you 1, 2, 3, I think 6 questions, right? What are some risk factors? What says that embryo becomes a fetus? Describe the birthing process. What signals, what hormones are released in the woman to say that birth is happening? And what happens during differentiation and what controls cell differentiation, which is kind of cool. But that's all you need to know. So you got a lot of pages to read, about 13 pages to read, but you only got 7 questions. So make sure as you're reading, you know what you need to answer in this booklet. Always keep in mind the questions I'm going to ask you as you're reading. Say, oh, that's question 7. That's question 8. Read everything, but be very precise and get the most bang for your buck when you're doing your reading so you know what you're doing. So once you're done this, take a picture of both of these sheets with your answers and submit them to me for lesson and assignment 22 on the Google Classroom. And the next assignment coming up is going to be a microviewer assignment. So we'll see you soon.